Hello, I'm Audrey Tang. I served as Taiwan's Digital Minister for 8 years. Nowadays, I'm touring around the world with a new book called Plurality. It is a distillation of the work we did in the past 10 years in Taiwan, whereas many democracies are facing the challenge of polarization, of populism, of people feeling lonely and angry. We're showing if you use the technology to build bridges, not tear people apart, then those technologies can help to heal democracy. So plurality means there are many, many different people with different ideas, different religions, different ethnicities, and so on. But instead of seeing the conflict that is the result of those differences as something you need to put out, something you need to suppress, something you need to harmonize, you can think of it like energy. Before, we see fire on the ground and we say, oh, it's fire, let's put it out. But now we say, oh, there's oil underneath, let's drill for energy, right? So the same goes for a democratic society. Instead of building something that is perfect and then showing it, what I really like about the Funding the Commons community is that people openly talk about failures, talking about issues that are insurmountable, things that really didn't work, right? And so this particular venue, Funding the Commons, brings together not just the visionaries, but also the actual engineers that can make such visions even more feasible for the future generations. Because usually the first time you try something, it is very costly, very expensive, a lot of trial and error. But with the Funding the Commons community, we can then bring the practitioners in other places and they learn, oh, this is possible. And then they use their resources to scale it up, to scale it out, to scale it more deeply. And it is very rare that in a single event, we have like people in the very rural, very place-based communities talking about scaling relationship deeply. We have people who are in the decentralized governance community to talk about scaling out very quickly with open technologies. And we have entrepreneurs and investors and so on to talk about how to scale up such ideas. And so I think it is really a multi-dimensional view that can take a good idea, a good adjacent possible, a new future, and then very quickly find all different dimensions that can bring it into a near-term reality. I often like to quote Leonard Cohen in one of his poems, and it goes like this: ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything, and that is how the light gets in. If we can build the bridges that bring the diversity of perspectives together, then we can make policies, we can make futures that are much better because of the creative potential of those differences.